So, what's going on, YouTube? What's popping? I'm punishing it today in this weekend. Fabulous weekend. Friday it rained. I went thrifting. Didn't really get much. Then some of the stuff I got, I did sell. And some other items as well. I did better than I thought I was going to do yesterday at the flea market. Could have been better. Definitely could have been worse. And that gave me some liquid money to play around with. And I'm actually, as we're speaking, I'm loading up that video via my phone because I did, in my basement show you guys the stuff that I got from the Meadowlands, as well as from my boy Eddie. I got some stuff from him. I'm going to show that. I think I also showed you the stuff that I got from him Friday after I went thrifting. I got a bin of miscellaneous vintage toy and stuff like that. He-Man, He-Man figures, some Thundercat stuff. I sold some Thundercat stuff that wasn't in the best condition that people took. That helped bring my money up because I knew today was the Wayne Toy Show. I missed the one last month, so I did go there. My card's acting funny. It's funny because like every other week or so I have to charge or I have to jumpstart my expedition with the Mustang, and I realized they both have Duralast batteries, and I was told that Duralast, are a company battery from AutoZone, so I might stay away from that and go with Die Hard. When I got the truck had that battery in it. It is a Duralast Gold, so it did last over 2 years, but it's leaking now, so who knows how long that's been in there. The Mustang, to be honest, since I got it, actually, you know what? The batteries are actually. Let me stop that. That's now thinking about it. I don't think I ever changed the fucking battery in the Mustang, and I had the Mustang since 2000 and late 18 or early 19 or something like that. And we're already in 2023, so you know what? And who knows how long that battery's been there. So now I think about it. Yeah, maybe I should shut the fuck up about that. To be honest. So yeah, but I had to get some new jumper cables because both of my jumper cables just died. Like they got, I guess, ripped up and for whatever reasons. So after I finished, showing you guys this stuff and figuring out what figures I need and weapons and stuff like that, I'm gonna, take stuff downstairs and put it aside for my dude Eric, because he is coming over, and him and his brother, I'm going to, I forgot the show again. I think Cherry Hill or something like that. Live to see next weekend to the Joe Fest, so maybe I'll buy some stuff there. I did buy some stuff today, but one, I wasn't trying to buy big and a lot of stuff. It's like everybody had Marvel Legends. This is why, prime example on why I try to buy a lot of that stuff, and then later on I try to sell it and or trade it to Eddie, because Eddie loves Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe's Marvel Legends. Those are his two toy lines to go with. I mean, he'll buy anything if he can make $1 on it. But those he's very, very comfortable with, and they both do very well for him. That's why he's always very quick to buy, and or trade and shit like that. And I've seen a lot of that. I mean, today I seen more modern of everything packaged. Marvel Legends and Funko Pops than anything. And almost all these toy shows they do monthly, whether it's through the PAL and or another Eric, who runs the Woodbridge and Edison Toy Show. You seem to get a lot of that. But at the Edison show, you do get a lot more vintage people. And vintage stuff do sell. I mean, people are looking for vintage stuff, but you can't have a lot of the normal stuff, because after a while, you keep bringing the same figures in, especially at the PAL shows. You get constant people that are the same vendors or sellers and collectors coming once a month. So, these guys, if they see something kind of obscurely rare, they'll buy it. But if it's like basic stuff, you might, depend on the price, you might get stuff. Yeah, I know, right? My guns are look at that. Your boy working out, man. Look at that. Not bad for somebody not bad for an old man, right? Not bad. Yo, it's me. It's Nigga Lee. It's funny. My brother used to call me that because I used to study martial arts years ago, and I used to do 12 o'clock split kicks and back flips, scissor kicks, all types of shit. So he used to call me Nigga Lee, man. That was fucking hilarious. But anyhow, getting back to this, right? So I'm gonna go more into more in depth of what I picked up today at the show. But yesterday again, I didn't go to Columbus, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie. In a way, it was kind of purpose and unpurpose because I did wake up after 3. My sister had to come from Virginia to do some stuff for my mom, something between the two of them, and she drove up here, and and she went to my mom, did what she was doing with her, loaded a van load of stuff, and then came here and stayed for some hours, got some shut eye, took a shower, and then she hit the road before I even woke up, and she headed back to Virginia. So I'm gonna call her in a little while, make sure she got back safe. She should be back already anyway. I don't know what time she left in the morning, but I'm pretty sure she probably been back for 4 or 5, maybe even more hours. She's supposed to call me and let me know that she got there fucking safe, but the Neanderthal didn't do that. But I had to be big brother, make sure her simple ass got home. And outside of that, so yeah, yesterday was a very busy day. I got up at 1, still got to the flea market late, but somebody looked out for me on a line. I'm not going to say who, but walaikum assalam. Awesome. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So thanks a lot to that individual. You know who you are. You know what I mean? Actually, I'll say Mohammed. I always say it like that. And whenever I say his name, he always go I don't know why he does that, but real cool guy, man. So yeah, got in, and like I said, did okay. And outside of that, so let me show you guys the stuff I got. Why am I sitting here leaning back, trying to chill and bore you guys with all this bullshit? And again, yeah. So, and it's funny because like my car was acting funny yesterday when I got back from the flea market. My sister came with her friend, her male friend, and I don't want to say boyfriend or whatever because I don't know how serious they are or whatever. But anyway, he definitely got a catch because my sister's a very young, beautiful young lady. I love her to death. I'm not just saying that because she's my sister, but anyway, well, whatever. But yeah. So I noticed that the car wouldn't start. So we did get to start yesterday, but I guess after whatever happened, both cables got messed up. So today I tried to charge it. The car was acting funny. I didn't want to take the truck because the truck still has everything left over from Saturday at the market, and the truck been acting funny. It's hard to steer. I have all types of issues with that fucking thing. But I'm gonna ride it until the wheels fall off. It's too much money to fix, so I'll just donate it later on. I'm not going to sell it for parts. I'm just going to donate it, and I'll probably gravitate to getting something else. So I had to go on my motorcycle, but I was smart, and I was like, you know what? People have boxes there. I can always get boxes from NECA, so many other people, and I know how to strategically balance and put stuff with scrunchies on the back of my bike as a passenger and keep it from falling off and all that other jibber jabber. So that's basically what I had to do, because Joe, the promoter, he actually sold me some stuff for my boy Eric that needs stuff. Somebody defecated on him. I'm not gonna mention this Neanderthal's name, but I'm not gonna go into those details. It's none of my business. It's not my business to share and or say that. All I'm gonna say is the guy tried to play him, and me and his brother are real pissed the fuck off about that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do that to fam like that, bro. I don't like scumbag, slimy motherfucking people. And some fat ass white dude too. Like, why is it that the fat white dudes are always the ones always trying to scam and get over on people? I know, no disrespect to y'all, but why? It's like it's bad enough you gluttonly greedy, but why? Like they'll be the first ones to sit there and want to buy a figure, and this is a real expensive Godzilla, and yeah, look at that. They'll know this thing's worth like $75 to $90, and this is actually worth $75 to $90, probably more. I had this shit for a long time. It was in my basement somewhere, and I had to wash it because it had so much cobwebs and dirt on it. But once I washed it, this is the outcome of what it was. I must have had this thing for like 2 or 3 years. No bullshit. And they'll probably be like, "Well, hey, what do you want for that?" And you'd be like, "Oh, well, what do you want to give me?" It looks good, but it's like a knockoff. I'll give you like $3 or $4, knowing the motherfucking thing's worth 75 to like over 100, but then when they sell it, they want to sell it for over eBay. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And this guy really tried to do some bullshit that pissed me I'm still pissed the fuck off about that. Like, anyway. But, anyway, he got, his boy looked out for him. He got a fucking complete Night Raven now. Well, it doesn't have the driver, but I told him that it doesn't have the pilot. And he got the Phantom complete with Ghost Rider and his little material thingamajig. So now he good. You know what? Just stick with the brothers, man. You good, Holmes. We got you, fam. I got you. Just like I got my boy Dave and anybody out there who needs stuff. Anybody out there would tell you a lot of y'all might not like me or like what I say, whatever, but I'm probably one of the most legit, straightforward motherfuckers you can meet. You know what I mean? Like you can never sit here and call me a fabricator, a procrastinator, or anything. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me is I'm a real motherfucking dude. I do what I say and I say what I do. You know what I'm saying? And outside of that, let's get to it, y'all. So yeah, I think I showed pictures and I texted him and told him what, asked him to say something. Let me show you guys the picture. Actually, I'll show you later. That's even if it's relevant. So you guys probably saw the other video that's posting up right now of this stuff. So yeah. And there's some G2 file cards for PlayStation, for the Sega, for the G2 Transformers. Where the hell Sega come from? Sega! And you guys already I just realized this. You guys seen this shit in the other video. But yeah, whatever. Whatever, I don't know. This guy here, I gotta go and see if I actually have him. So, let's, I think I have him, but I don't know if I have. I think it's the helicopter I'm missing. The one I gotta go. Let me go look, because I know I have the helicopter, and I either have it complete or I'm missing the little rip thingamajig. And he did get this. Eddie did get this the other day from somebody. As a matter of fact, Friday evening he did get it. Let me go see real quick. Give me a second, y'all. I think I have it in the other. I think I have it in my. Oh no, it's right here. It's right here. So, evidently, this is it. I know I do have it, but I would prefer to say that I thought that it was missing stuff, and now I have a complete one. So this can go down to I don't need it. And this does come with major altitude, and this one does have the stickers on it too. So now I have one complete, and this one it'll go for parts. Parts complete. And it says major altitude with battlecopter complete with blueprints. And the person put a nice price on it. But I don't really know what these go for, but it is complete with file cards. So I gotta look at this later, and I'll just keep one. If I know I have him somewhere, but I'll have another one complete with this thing. So I'll probably put it with him. Whatever. And again, I believe I need Sky Patrol. I'm about to say airborne. So this is gonna be a long video. So as I'm showing you guys this, I will be checking stuff off so I don't get confused. I'm just going to look real quick, and then I'm going to do it later while this is uploading. So unfortunately, I do have static line. It's skydive that I need. So I do have static line. I need altitude. I have drop zone. So I need altitude. I do have static line. But I don't believe my static line is complete. I don't even remember if I took him or not, but whatever. So I need skydive. I might actually have airborne. So okay, here we go. So I have airway. Yep, I have airborne complete, and I paid a lot for him. So I'll just tell Eddie, can I give airborne back? I did him a favor, so I'm not. It's not like I did him a favor, so I'll ask him and see what happens. But I'll see if this guy needs it. Maybe Eric needs him because he is an expensive figure. So I do have airborne complete. I have airwave complete. I have drop zone not complete. So it looks like I need his brown parachute. And it looks like I need basically everything for altitude. Because if I have a line going through this stuff, that means I basically need drop zone's backpack to complete him. And it looks like I have static line, but I don't have him complete. So, and I need skydive. So skydive comes with like a white parachute and guns. And looks like static line comes with a blue or black. Looks more bluish. So I do have airborne. All right, so do have him. That wasn't it. Damn, that was everything. Shit, okay. Okay, then I got some stuff I got the other night. So I'll show you this. I guess I'll show you the stuff I got Friday night after this. So if everything is confusing, welcome to my world. I'm a very fucking confused guy. So I did keep this. Eddie hates this thing. He hates this thing because he hates the driver. He doesn't like what the driver looks woke. Let's put it that way. And the driver does have that anybody watch Police Academy, you know where that song's from. It's every time they go in that bar. Let's put it that way. And he has that Village People look, and Eddie's not a fan of that. I don't think any real straight man is. I'm more of a I respect you respect me type thing. But anyhow, I don't want to go off track here. So you got this thing, which is the Mud Fighter. I have one, so now I guess I have two. Yeah, whatever. Not expensive. I always wanted another stiletto, which I have the pilot, and this does come with the file card and everything. The pilot doesn't come with no weapons because he's basically a fighter jet guy. And yeah, so you got here the stiletto complete. Got that yesterday. He called me Friday night and told me that, hey, I got some G.I. Joe stuff that came in. And I could tell because the guy was still there talking to him. And I got this, the vintage 1992 series Evil Headhunters. And it says here G.I. Joe 1992 Headhunters lot complete. And both figures complete with tight, excellent condition with beautiful paint and color. And I always try to get as many, especially I always try to get as many army builders as possible. So that's pretty dope. And speaking of the Headhunter guys, you have the Evil Headhunter leader, Headman. And he's not an easy piece to find. I mean, he's a lot. I think he's a lot less easier to find than these guys. But he is missing. I think he's missing his gun. Maybe his gun is here. Okay, no, he has it. And it says here 1992 Headhunter complete with card back, complete, tight, excellent condition with beautiful color and paint. And I do already have him, but I like these guys. This is back when they was doing all this drug stuff and shit, and they just decided, hey, let's do some drug dealing. Yo, like G.I. Joe and Hasbro is crazy. Like, who the fuck decides to do drug dealing toys? Like, who does that and get away with it? You can't do that shit nowadays. Like, this shit is fucking hilarious the more I think about it. Hey, I know what? Let's do a couple of figures that's worse than Cobra. Even Cobra wanted to team up with G.I. Joe against drug dealers. Like, how you okay with ruling the world and being a terrorist organization, but you have way too much integrity to deal with drugs? Like, that makes no fucking sense, yo. And then you got this little guy. He don't really go for much, but he is part of he's like a Valkyrie, part of Macross, aka Robotech, whatever. But I do remember this. This is pretty dope, and it is small. And I have a shelf, and I do want to put this on that shelf. And I might actually keep him in I might actually just put him in airplane mode instead of transforming him, and just have him right next to Jetfire or something like that. That'd be pretty dope if I can get his This other, okay. I don't know what happened there, but okay, there it is. Get this other wheel out. Yeah. So yeah, we did another deal yesterday, and pretty dope. That's definitely Macross. You see the symbol there. Really, really cool. I always say to myself, sooner or later I'm gonna get the big ones, like the ones that are the size of Jetfire, and just because I like them. The prices are fucking ridiculous. And I want the vintage. I don't want the new ones that they keep remaking every fucking 2 or 3 years. There's one thing about the Japanese they do with that. They do a lot of that shit with those figures, and the prices are fucking ridiculous. All right, so we're moving on to this crap. So I need to sit back and try to do this real quick before Eric get here, because I want to try to do a deal with him with this crap, and before I start bagging and tagging stuff. I already know I want the Street Fighter Gaio. These are from like the movie, the Street Fighter movie he did. So there's 2 of them. Yo, tell me. You know, I don't know if you guys ever seen Hard to Kill with Steven Seagal. And there was the guy who actually raised his son, which I think was his captain or lieutenant, before he realized that Senator Trent was a scumbag, and they killed him. They killed him, his wife, and his son ran away, and O'Malley was raising him. Tell me O'Malley don't look like Van Damme, like an older version of Van Damme. Back, this is in the 90s, so of course now. But O'Malley is funny. Like, my favorite part of that movie was like right when they confronted him and realized that Mason Storm was alive, and they realized that the little boy Sonny, was Mason's son. And right before, he's like, "Run, Sonny! Sonny, run! Run, Sonny! Run, Sonny!" Yeah, he's like, "Be careful, Sonny. Don't spill a mustard." You gotta watch it to understand where I'm coming from. But it's like every time I see it, and he's like fighting the guys, and one of the guys shoots him, and I think he hits the guy in the head with a bat or a crowbar as he's shot. He's like, "You sons of bitches!" He's like, he's like struggling. He hits the guy, and he's like, "I love you, Sonny," and drops dead. But anyway, tell me this don't look like fucking O'Malley. Run, Sonny! Run, Sonny! But anyway, I'm keeping those. Y'all probably like, okay, what the fuck? And then we got Joe Colton here. Good old Joe. There's four of these dudes. They haven't been for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did we come from? Where did we go? Where did we come from? Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know how I went from trying to emulate the beat to sound like a fucking cat, but whatever. This is an entertaining one, right? I'm actually in a good mood. I was exhausted and I didn't go to Columbus. Kind of not on purpose and purpose at the same time, because again, I did wake up around 3 in the morning. I think I was trying to say that when I started, talking about my sister and her coming over and leaving and all that, and leaving earlier and not telling me she left and all that shit. But anyway, I didn't go, and I'm kind of glad, unless I missed out on some good shit. Last Sunday was trash. So we got 4 Joe Coltons here. And then we got Army Soldier. Yeah, yeah. I know a lot of these dudes that I already have, I guarantee. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I believe I don't need this Joe. But if I do, yes, go and go. All right, that was whack. That was, even for me, that was garbage. So yeah, you got Van Damme here. Yeah, come on, do it. Come on. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude, c'est pas toi, c'est pour faire toi, mais toi t'es pas le blablabla. C'est pour plaît, un boublé. Non, c'est pour plaît, un boublé. I already know I got this guy. He's looking at me. Yeah, I'm going backwards. Yeah. So I'm going to keep the ones I don't need in the basket. Well, actually, I'll put them up in this tray. Hey, hey, hey. He's an automatic keeper because he is a troop builder. Troop builder, no? Yes, it way. I don't know if I need him, but I will see if I need this guy. I know I don't need the shockwave, but I might need the helmet. Don't know, huh? Yes, I look at this guy. I don't believe I have a him. This guy, I don't think I have him. I don't think so. I put here, no? This a backblash or whatever the name. I think I have this one, but I put here anyway, no? I put it. I tell Yuri, don't smush pockets. What are you, kidding me? I don't know if I need this rock and roll buttercups, but I will see yet. And these are beachhead. I don't know if I need these curva, but I will see if I need this curva figure. You know, Ivan told me, he said, Yuri, you don't know if you need it. Yet. So I tell him that. I need. Don't tell me yet when da. He's good comrade, but don't know if I need him. Yet. So we see, this pesky guy. We'll see if we need. Yeah. This guy here, I believe I don't need, but I will see. Maybe he's better. I don't know, but we'll find out. I know I have this guy here, but I don't know if complete. Yeah, he has this flag people don't like, but it's rebel flag, as they say in America. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I don't know why this guy hold this. I don't know who the Jason Voorhees mask. But we look. We look and see if we need a psycho power, they say. Psycho crusher moves, from this imbicing guy. We'll see. Come on, let's see what guy we need. Come on, do it. I'm collecting these figures, yeah. This figure's genius, no. We'll see if we need this guy or we need part. Don't know if I need part or not. This guy here, I believe is frostbite, but I don't know if need part. So we put him here too, And this guy here, my throat's getting tired. So here, I think this is sci-fi. Tell me him like a futuristic RoboCop. Drop it, dead or alive, you're coming with me. Don't move, creep. Then we got this Wild Bill, the cavalry. Him and Cross Country can go side by side. And the pickup truck going to get him, boy. Go get him, boy. Come on, boy. Go get him. Come on, go get him. I know I have him. I know him off the bat. I think that's flag. Cobra Commander, which is ironic because I just saw him today. Joe, the toy, I'm about to say the toy exclusive. The toy promoter, he had him. I wanted to get him just because I wanted the mic, but now I think about it, I think I have that mic, which is like a $25 piece. My dear Cobra Commander. Death Throw! Yeah, that was terrible. I believe I have this Snake Eyes. He's got busted thumbs anyway, so I will not be using him. I believe I have this Mutt, but he's basically this is the Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner remix. As you see, he decided to whatever, and we have here Budai or Banzai or whatever his fucking name is. Oh, I look like a very sexy man, like a sexy man can. I believe I have him, and then we have another Force Bite. This one better. This is better one, but I think I will replace the one I have yet, because one I have is not. It is good, but I do things to him, and this is better. So this go to the one I want to replace yet. And then we have here, I believe this is Lifeline and holding a gun. I don't know why he's holding that gun, but we're gonna take him out. And again, big shout out to my boy Hector, because it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have got this. I wasn't paying attention when I was sitting in my car, and the guy behind me, his name Old Man Joe, he had this, and I saw Heck, and I heard G.I. Joe's, and I looked I was sitting in the driver's seat and I'm looking over, and I see like a little bin on the floor, and it has a top on it. And I'm like, oh shit, let me go over there and look real quick. So I went and looked, and Hector was gonna take it, and we were going back and forth, and I was like, nah, it's yours, you got it. And he said, well, dude, don't worry about it. I know you collect them, so thanks again, Hector. You didn't have to do that, brother, but much love and respect to you. So, and then I got this guy. I forgot who he is, but I will have to look up all these guys and see who I need and who I don't. I already know I have this gung ho. They made like 2 of them. There's a repaint of him in like burgundy, like kind of like the shirt is burgundy-ish, like a burgundy-ish red, then green, and I have both of those versions. Then Ice Cream Soldier, he's definitely a keeper. These guys are not cheap, and if he's complete or somewhat complete, he's like a $60 to $80 figure. If I told you guys what I paid for all this, I'll be a damn fool. So ain't happening, Captain. The last thing I need for people, especially people who watch my videos and don't comment or don't like me but still watch anyway. Hey Joe, you sold stuff to that guy for that price? What's that motherfucker, man? That dude ripped you off, man. So, Major Blood. I do believe I have this cat, but I don't know if I have his helmet, so. Then last but not least, I'm not too sure if I have this dude or not, but if I do, there's a great chance I don't have his helmet. So getting all these 1990s, there's nothing here from the 80s, all late 1990s. Then you got my dude right here. Where's his crotch? No, his crotch is. Where is your crotch? Can't believe I'm touching your crotch, man. Where is your crotch? I can't believe I'm looking for your crotch. Why? Why am I looking for his crotch? That don't sound right. Relax. It's a fucking toy, man. All right? Don't get twisted, y'all. Hey, why he's talking like that? I don't know. Why are you looking for his crotch for? I don't know. Who knows? So yeah. Oh my God! Oh no! Yeah, it's the Final Destination, G.I. Joe. Yeah. I don't know if I need him, but I have O-rings, and then we have here a bunch of weapons. So the first thing me gonna do is I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the figures I know I have, and I'm going to put them in this plastic bag that I just threw to the side. I got this parts of this in here, and I'm going to take them down. This I already know this snake eyes is kind of busted, so I might just put him in a bag as fodder. And where is this guy? Actually, I might. I'll just leave him to the side. So yeah, real quick, let's waste no haste. And then I'll show you the stuff I got on. I gotta do this way. I gotta do it this way anyway, because if I don't, I don't have room. Room, and then I could just go. Actually, let me go back here. Let me go up here because I already know these guys are typically here. All right, so the Ice Cream Soldier is definitely a keeper. That's a no-brainer. So bear with me. I told you this is gonna be a long video, so it may not be long, maybe long. I don't know. But yep, so we do have, obviously I knew I had General Flag. Alrighty then. And he should be here, this cat. I don't see him, so I'm just gonna keep him moving. I'm not gonna. This dude dreaming over here. This dog be having some crazy ass nightmares. That thumping you're hearing is his tail. So whatever he is, he's in some kind of deep sleep. Damn, that would be nice when I got one of those 2 Dino Rider guys. Those are gonna be expensive. I mean, I need some expensive figures, man. I definitely do. So I do have Rock and Roll. Where are you? Where are you, big boy? Come on, big boy. So we have a rock and roll, but I'm gonna look and see if if this one's in better condition than mine. So I'll put him near. That's what you do, man. You keep doing this, and then you keep. So I do have countdown, but again, I'll see if he's in better condition than mine. Even though that one, I got the O-ring, so it's all good. Alrighty then. I do have that roadblock. I knew that anyway. So we'll put you in the bag. Then I'll go back over everything else, and because the roadblock is complete, countdown's missing stuff. So with this stuff in here, I might have a complete countdown now. So that'll be pretty dope. I get to resell stuff and make money, and on top of that, I get to keep shit. So yeah, yep. That's shipwreck. This guy here. I always keep forgetting that. So this is shipwreck. So, yep. I think that's Flint. Oh, wait, is that Flint? And I have him complete with the, oh, shit, no shit. So I have him complete with the helmet. Interesting. I know I got this from Eddie, like, I think, not last summer, either last summer or the summer before last. Now looking at him, is that dial tone? Nope. Okay, moving on. Well, obviously, I know I have Wild Bill, and my Wild Bill is in great condition too, so I'm not really worried about that. Little by little, I'll go over this, and mine's also complete. And nope. So there's two versions of this specific Mutton Junkyard. There's the blue vest and the orange. I believe I have the orange as well. And of course, Headman, Headhunters I got from Eddie, not from the deal I did with Old Man Joe. Wait, Cobra Eels. I might have, well, I don't know if it's complete or whatever, but man, it doesn't matter. Yep, that's him. And I do have a complete cross country with the Confederate flag on the back. So, yeah. I do have wetsuit. But again, I'm going to check my condition to this one. Oh, I think that's a 92 version. I think the 93 version is yellow instead of orange. And I know now I should have all his stuff to complete him, so that'll be another figure completed. And maybe upgraded or not. I don't know which one is in better condition, but I believe the one I have is in great condition. Then here we have an Outback that I don't have, that I need. And oh man, yeah, I got excited for a second. I think I got him mixed up with somebody else. So, yep. Wah, 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 wah. So... you know what it is? Some of these G.I. Joes get so many repaints, you can't tell who's who at times. So let's see here. Then I got stuff in the box as well. I think I got G.I. Joe stuff. I know I got Transformers. Oh shit, Heat Viper. I thought it was sci-fi. So yeah, if you're watching the video now, my bad. This is actually Heat Viper. So basically, I have another guy that I can army build with. So my army builders I'll put over there because I know those in the Cobra Ill. I know these guys I want. I always try to get as many Cobra guys as possible that are not main characters. When I say main characters, like Cobra's like Major Blood, guys like that. Because those you only need one of. I mean, there's no law. Sometimes I'll have like one or two, sometimes even three of the same figure if I really, really like it. And I'll put them with some of my unmanned Cobra or G.I. Joe vehicles. Then that was a lot to say. Woo, that took a lot of breath out of me. Alright. I think that's everybody there. Yep. Wait. No, that's another beachhead. Another colorway beachhead. All right, 93. Let's see. All right, so we got Frostbite. So hopefully I have weapons here to complete my 93 Frostbite. But I know I do have him, so that's definitely not his weapon. Let me try. I don't want to break it. But yeah, I don't need him. And I have another one here. Yeah. But I'm going to see. I put these here so I know which one's to see if in better condition than mine. That's the whole point, yeah. Y'all want to keep upgrading. Wait a minute. There's another general flag here. What the fuck? Let me go back in here. I might actually need that one. See, sometimes you get so confused. Nope. The one I need, his belt and gloves are gray. See with the black shirt, the black belt, and the black hands, they're gray. So there's an alternate one, which is crazy. That's the one I needed. I probably had that one and sold it, getting mixed up. Who knows how many times I've done that? Y'all pay attention. So I do have Back Blast. Where are you, buddy? So I do have him. I know I did, and the one I have is complete. So I would have a complete one for sale. Cobra Eel. Law. Is Law here? No, he's not. But either way, it's complete. We got Mace. This is Mace. I'll see if this one is in better condition than mine or not. So I'll put him over there. I don't want the stuff to fall. And it looks like I have this Mutt and Junkyard from '93, so I could put him in there. I just need some weapons to complete him, so I'll see. Well, I need that'll be another figure completed. Bulletproof is not here. I know which bulletproof I need. Muskrat. Yep, that's a Muskrat. And I have a complete Muskrat from '93. That's him. Yep, that's him. Actually, you know what? I'll see if this one's in better condition than mine too. Probably not, because I got a lot of that newer stuff from Eddie. And most of that stuff is on Great Point. Then we have Snowstorm. He's an expensive figure too. Where are you? He's an expensive figure. I know that from the gate. And mine is actually complete, so I know I paid Eddie a lot of money for that one. Ice Cream Soldier, of course, he's fucking ridiculously expensive. Hopefully I have enough weapons to complete him. And then we have, that's his name. Yeah, Joe Colton. First figure to be named Joe. Now I can complete that off, hopefully with his weapon. So I'm going to keep 2, and I am going to sell 2. I'm going to keep 2 for my personal collection. I need Nunchuck. I need that clear Ninja Force version of Nunchuck. We got Space Shot. And I have a complete Space Shot. And he's an obscure figure. Yep, that's him. So I'm going to see if this one's in better condition as mine's too. I didn't even know I had him. He don't even look from. I don't even know where the fuck he's from. I got a guy called Effects. I don't know. Sometimes, I look through this book and I'm like, who the hell is these guys? I'm like, how the hell I got them? I never remember getting them. But you gotta remember, I've been collecting these things for almost 3 years now, and I've gotten so much shit that I got confused. So we have Major Blood here, so I know I don't need him. And since he is a named Cobra, I don't need him. But I'll look and see again if this one's in better condition than mine. Because again, what's the point of getting stuff if you don't really take care of to make sure that they're upgrades? Same thing with Lifeline. I knew that was Lifeline. So I'll take all these and look at them and make sure that they're not better than mine. And if they are, they will be replaced. No, wow, I'm going to have to go back. Let me put this guy here, you here, I know I don't need you. I don't need that in Bison. I gotta look at these guys. Cobra Commander, I already know. I got tons of them in great condition. I know I don't need you. And these guys there. And let me look at this soldier. Oh, shoot. So that means the action soldier, that brick stuff downstairs is actually G.I. Joe. Holy shit. And I need him. Well, actually, I have him. But I need to complete him. Wow, okay. Okay. Good thing I didn't throw that shit away. Hope I didn't throw it away. That's why it's not good to be arrogant and think you know everything. Because when you do, you wind up making mistakes. I've done that plenty of times. I got married. Let me stop. That's probably the best thing that happened to me. I won't tell her all the time, but I love my wife. She puts up with me. Anybody who can put up with me and have sex with me, you gotta have mental issues. Because I look at me and I'm like, oh my God, why? It's nasty. Very, very nasty. I always tell my wife, I'll be like, oh, how? Yeah, you're disgusting. She's like, why? I said, how can you kiss and like a man? She looks at me like I'm crazy. I said, yeah, how can you woman? I said, look at women. I mean, look at them. How can you not? And she said, yeah, it's the same thing for men. I'll be ready to throw up. I'm like, stop, that's nasty. That shit, I mean, it's fucking hilarious, man. We be having, jokes, but it is disgusting. I don't know how women can deal with a man. Hairy and shit. It's nasty. About to throw up about to vomit in my mouth just thinking about that shit. I don't know how dudes can do it, man. I don't know how they can like other men. Yo, that shit is just nauseating to me. Damn, I'm actually getting nauseous thinking of it. I'm really, really getting nauseous thinking about it. Alright, let's move on here. Yeah, so that M. Bison comes with a vehicle, I believe. So I might actually keep him once I figure out what vehicle he comes with. Because he's on his little short shot of a picture in this shitty ass book. So right next to E Honda. So most likely he comes with a vehicle because the red one doesn't. The red one comes by itself. That is Daltone. I don't think this Daltone's in better condition than mine anyway. So don't need him. And we have Beachhead. And I don't need that Beachhead. Neither. I know that for a fact. I might need to complete him though. And we're getting down there. We're getting down there. Down there. I need that name your own create Cobra. That's a figure I need. I think I only seen that once, and now I see why it was so obscurely expensive. I need the payload with the alternate black, blue, and gold. That's from, I believe, 94 or 93. Alrighty then. Shockwave. If I can find that particular Shockwave. That might be 92. Or later, I don't know. Earlier, I mean. So we have Banzai. That's his name. I said Banzai. So his name is Banzai. I'll actually look and see if this one is in better condition than mine as well. And, that'll be a figure I'll keep. Because he's basically... I might just keep him anyway. Just because he's bad as hell. It is a nice looking figure. So we got Shockwave, sleeveless, Gung Ho, and the army guy I know. And then that'll be it. That Gung Ho should be 92, right? He should be 93. He should be. I'm about to sound like a damn slave. Why is I don't see him? Why I don't see this? I know I'm not missing a page.
And I don't believe I passed them. You know, sometimes you do that. You know, your mind plays tricks on you. You see the same figures over and over again. It's like seeing the same color. You know, you bypass it. Because I'm not seeing that. I think that's Shockwave. See, I'm all the way back here now, so I already know I'm too far back. Yeah, definitely too far back. It happens, y'all. You look through these books, and sometimes you pass the figure 3 or 4 times, and you're like, holy shit, how'd I do that? It happens to me all the time. I brought the books with me, but I didn't need it. A lot of stuff I didn't buy, I'm proud of myself for not buying it, because a lot of shit I was going to buy, like, one guy had the 1/6 scale Michael Keaton Batman. Then he's like, oh, whatever you want here, I give a deal. I do deals. And I was like, well, what do you want for that? He said, I want 80. I heard him tell the other guy that. And then I was like, okay, so what's the best you can do? Yeah, 80 is the lowest I'm going to go. So I'm looking at him and I just walk away. Because I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, wait, didn't this guy just say that he's looking at, but, if you're, whatever. I'm not going to waste no more time on it. At the end of the day, see, he did sell it, though. I'm not going to lie, he did sell it. Because I did go back, but the other guy that was next to him, he had the Christopher Reeve Superman that come in like a circular tin. He wanted like 135 on it, and he said he'll knock off a couple of bucks, but it ain't gonna be much. I said I'll do 100, and he's like, nah, not gonna happen. I said, all right, have a good day. Then later on, he was like, hey, you still want that? I said, nah, I already spent a lot of money, brother. And I wasn't saying it to be vindictive and shit like that. I was just saying it because, hey, sometimes when somebody make you an offer on something, take it, because they may buy something else, and they buy something else, they're not gonna want that no more because they brought other shit that's more significant. You know what I mean? And sometimes you get more quality and bang for your buck than you know what I mean. Not to say that's a dope ass figure though. So yeah, Shockwave, I do have him, but I'm gonna see if I don't need him. So yeah, he's right there. I don't think I have all the weapons for him neither. And then where the freak is this gung ho? Why I don't see that green shirt gung ho? Somebody told me I need to go to the doctor because I've been typing a lot of my words backwards for the last 2 weeks, and I'm getting a lot of slur in my speech. And sometimes I forget what I'm saying as I'm saying it, and somebody told me I should definitely go get checked out. So if anybody out there who's diabetic that knows that and feel that way, please go get yourself checked out. I am going to do that Tuesday because, they say that happens a lot amongst diabetics, and, we get a lot of memory loss. So that's something I'm definitely going to take serious because I've heard that a lot I heard that for years, and, all right, gung ho's right here in my face. But I do have him, but I need parts for him. So hopefully the parts I have is there. So I don't need that particular one. So whatever parts I don't need that I need to complete mine. So at least I know what to look for in these guys. And they all come with file cards. So, okay. So that is that. So these two, wait a minute, so these 3 here I'm going to put to the side because they have no real significance to take this gun out of you without breaking your thumb. Put 4 of you guys there. I know the Van Damme guys I need. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, do it! Alrighty then. So let's put this here, right there. So, out of the stuff I brought yesterday, I should have hopefully at least 5 to 7 figures that I can complete weapons to that I got from the guy Joe, and then I have Joe Colton I need, both of the Van Damme Street Fighter movie figures, which are G.I. Joe but not part of the G.I. Joe line as far as Hasbro G.I. Joe genre line goes, but they are from G.I. Joe Hasbro figures. Then I just kept the Ice Cream Soldier, of course. That motherfucker's expensive, and forgot his name already, but he's fucking clean as shit. RoboCop, drop it. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. So as promised, let's go to the bag of stuff I got from Eddie Friday when he called me and told me, hey, I got this and that. So yeah, we're gonna get to it. Yo, shit is right here. Okay, so I was right. I did need this guy. Yeah, look, boom. Wasn't I just talking about this? Booyah. So there you have that one. Man, listen. I did get this one because I do believe I have, right? You might see it right there, the reflection. You see this Ran car? Wait, let me go back. You got to excuse me because, again, you know, the camera is reversed from what you see. So that's why my hand looks like I can't find what I'm finding. But right there, right here, right here is this. But there's parts missing, so I can complete another one with those parts. That's why I kept it. Boom. So that is a keeper, as they say in the industry. These guys I always try to keep. These are rebels. You always want to have as many rebels and stormtroopers, army builders, and not in the best condition, but not in the worst. And I don't even think I have this guy at all. And he's actually in really good condition. Nope. I don't have him. Well, no, I think that's him right there. Yeah, I see him up there now. But whatever. The more the merrier. Doesn't matter. Then this thing I got because I still need to pick up the barrel, but I've been trying to get this top piece. But it does, I think it's missing a barrel or something that goes in here. But I know I need it to go to my, I'm looking at it right there. So this will be a good replacement for me. I think this is the old one. Yeah, it is. If it's not, I just screwed up. I just brought one I don't need. Actually, let me just go and look. Sometimes Eddie do be having a lot of stuff you get from other people. Shit. Nope. This is the new one. Yeah. I can see from the colors. Yeah, it's the new one. Yeah. So I still need that shit. And I saw one of these today at the show. And the reason why I didn't pick it up is because I thought I had them in this one. And unfortunately I don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the bag and put it back out for sale. It is what it is. Listen, y'all. You know, everybody make mistakes. I know a lot of you guys out there that brought millions of fucking of stuff that you thought you needed and you had, and I do it almost every fucking show. Another Jetfire blaster, because I have two Jetfires now. One complete, then one just a jet, but got his blaster there, so that's dope. This Transformer blaster, I gotta figure out who this goes to, but I know that's Transformers. This is definitely Voltron. So I'm just gonna put this son bitch right around here, right there, down there. And then we got here a missile for Transformers down there. And this is G.I. Joe. This goes to the Snow Serpents. This is their pouch. So I know I need that. Then we got a lot of Star Wars stuff here. We have an extra one of these Star Wars like backpack walkie-talkie thingamajigs. Star Wars blaster for somebody. I forgot who this goes to. I think it's Bib for Tuna or one of these guys, but this is a part. A blaster. I think that's Chewbacca's. A staff and a spear from original Star Wars. One of the G.I. Joe backpacks. So I'll leave that right there. And actually, I'll leave this right here next to the Star Wars stuff. I mean, Transformer shit. This is definitely to a Transformer. Another Star Wars type weapon. Definitely Star Wars. Of course, Star Wars. Yet again, Star Wars. Star Wars blaster. Another Star Wars blaster. Star Wars rifle type blaster. Star Wars. And last but not least, Star Wars. So some of these weapons are anywhere from 20 and up to like 50, depending on the weapon. But yeah, they are. And he taxed me on them. He definitely did tax me on them. But I need them to, because we all know a lot of vintage toys or figures is not the money. The worth is not really in the figure. Some figures, yeah, whether you have the weapons or not. But most of the money is in a complete figure with weapons, because most weapons go for 2 to 3 times more the figure. And depending on how small and how intricate the figure is, it's just crazy. So that's all of that. And then last but not least, let's talk about the stuff I got today. Now, this was on the back of my bike. I got this box. And I basically put everything else in this box. Folded it this way. This is the best way to fold if you don't have tape, so that way you don't have to worry about your shit coming out unless somebody pull on it. Or you're falling out of a fucking airplane and it's just flopping and it's just, the velocity from the wind and everything just spreads out open and everything spreads out. But on your motorcycle, and you use scrunchies to pull it down, it's like having a passenger. It's like taping this shit down. So, and there's been times where I went to Comic-Con on my motorcycle and I've had I've had 2 sideshow boxes. 2 sideshow boxes. 3 Hot Toy boxes, all in shippers, scrunchie to the back of my motorcycle with my Bubbly Bee backpack full of shit. And I rode all the way from fucking Manhattan, New York, all the way to the Rockaways in Queens with all that shit without anything falling. Yo, listen, I'm a bad motherfucker when it comes to ride motorcycles and shit on them. Trust that. I mean, come on, I just brought home a Night Raven, not busted, in my backpack, virtually open, and the Phantom, not one piece cracked, one piece came off, nothing. With my Transformer information book and this G.I. Joe crappy book inside, open, except the cord thing, the elastic cord, the lock onto my back, the fasten onto my backpack to keep. And the wind was crazy because the more resistance you have on a motorcycle, you feel it. You feel everything differently. It's not as free. You can feel the resistance from the air. You know what I'm saying? Because if your bike is like this and when you're being in a motorcycle like this, you're cutting through air, so the air's spreading away like this. And as it's doing that, that's here. So if I'm here, it's aerodynamic. But when you have something, like this. So if you're like this, you know what I mean? So like this is basically what it's doing. It's pulling you. So it's kind of lifting your bike a little bit because you have resistance. But me know how to ride, And Eddie gave me this yesterday. I do have a Urkel here somewhere, and I have a Bart doll, a banging ass one, great condition from the 90s, and he actually talks. So I'm gonna display him on here, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with an Urkel. But he said he's got more of these for me, so I'm gonna display that. That's gonna be pretty badass. All right, so I did get to. Now I see why people like him. Thanks to Eric, he did give me I think a Venom, a brand new Venom Marvel Heroes or something figure pin. I always passed them in the stores, especially Walmart, and I'm like, why people like these fucking things? I never saw the beauty or I never understood it. But now seeing one in hand and touching the box and looking at it, I'm like, yo, now I understand why people like them figure pins. Them shits are dope. I always like you know, the pins you put on, like the buttons and shit. That was a big thing for me back in the late 70s and early to mid 80s. Actually, early to all 80s, going into early 90s. And then I stopped with the pins because I think I was on a bike one time and I had this banging ass pin with a banging ass vest with a lot of pins and shit on it. And I was on my bike, and one of the pins caught me like right here. And then it happened again, like right almost near my carotid artery, and that shit hurt like hell. And I had like this it was crazy. So I thought I was bleeding internally. I went to the hospital for that, and they said it just missed it, but being that it did nick it a little bit, so it was like a little blood like right here, and it was crazy. But ever since then, I stopped messing with them fucking like buttons and shit like that. But today, a guy had them. He ain't make much money. He was a nice guy, but you could tell it was just down. And he had the He-Man and Skeletor figure pins. And I always said, well, if I do see G.I. Joe and figure and like certain genre of toys that I like as a figure pin, especially a main character, I get them. And being that he only wanted $20 for both of them, $10 each, I was like, fuck it. I had the extra 20, I gave it to him. That kind of helped lit him up a little bit. It made him a little happy. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. What the hell is in here? Oh yeah, so I got this from this dude named Brian, his boy. So I'm gonna show you this in a sec. That's the last thing I purchased. So yeah, so again, Joe sold me, you know, like when I first saw him as he was leaving, he was coming out to deal with NECA as I was, you know, parking my bike to go in and say hi to Anthony and everybody else. He was like, yo, I got some Joe stuff on the table. I'm like, okay, cool. I saw it, and he had a Night Raven. He had a stiletto, which is ironic. I just got one from Eddie yesterday. No stickers though, but it was all it needs to wash. So he had the stiletto. He had the Phantom. He had the Night Raven. I forgot the jet, the Vector or something like that. The jet that comes, you know, the Battle Force 2000 jet. He had that. I think he has something else that I don't know, whatever. And then he has some figures, and yeah. So this is the stuff I got. This dude he actually looked out for me this time. You might have heard me, you know, say some shit the other day, around the issues I was having with Mythic Legions, and I say he was across from my boy Eddie when I was trying to get Pounce and Wingspan, and what was it, the two twins. And he kind of came out his face a little bit, but I guess sometimes everybody can have a bad day. I don't know what it was, but you know, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And then I actually said it earlier in a video, because I did do a video showing the show. I'll probably post that after this. And but you know, he's talking to me, and you know, I told him whatever. And the way he was, I just left it alone, because normally I would bring it up to anybody. Anybody know me know that I got no problem shying away from putting you in your place and telling you about yourself. And he still had both of them, obviously. But we were talking, and you know, I was like, "Oh, so you're in a good mood this time?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm all right." And he just like had a confused look, like, "What is that supposed to mean?" But whatever, I just left it alone. Water under the bridge, so to speak. And he had a lot of Transformers I needed, like another 4 or 5, but the prices were high. He probably gave me a better deal because he gave me a great deal on this stuff. But before that, let me show you what I got from Joe, the same Joe that I brought the Phantom for and the Night Raven. Picked them up for Eric. So he gave me a good, he charged me $10 each on these guys, which I'm okay with. Astro Viper's got his helmet, and Televiper is in great condition with good Cobra emblems and everything. So those definitely go into my pile. Him I only got because I don't remember if I actually have his mask or not. That's why I brought him. And yeah. So that, oh yeah, and this guy too, the Stiletto driver. Yeah. So yeah. And yeah, going back to this dude. So I was joking with him. He didn't have a price on this. He didn't remember the price. I believe I have this guy anyway, because I think he turned into like this. When he's a C-Con, he turned into, I forgot what they turned into, but I believe I don't have. I think I have him, but I don't think I have. Like I said, all my combiners, I want all 3 versions of them. I want I want them all in combiner mode. Then I want them in figure mode, and then I want them in alt mode. And I got him because I think he's one of the ones I need in alt mode or robot mode or whatever. So, and he actually sold me that for 10. So then he wound up just giving me all this for 200. We worked a deal out, and he said, you know what, just call it 200. So I guess at that point, I think he was just trying to make up, because a lot of people were complaining they didn't make the rent and this and a third. So I guess he made his rent and he just wanted to make profit or whatever, for whatever reason. So I finally got the Tiger Force Jeep. So this is one I could scratch off to help complete. I think I'm missing like 1 or 2 vehicles to complete my Tiger Force collection. This is missing the steering wheel, but I'm not worried about that. All my shit is display, and later on I'll get the steering wheel if I can, but this is fucking fully complete. Outside of just missing the steering wheel. And he had this at 100, and it says Tiger Sting missing steering wheel. Great condition, great stickers, great everything. He did have this at the last show in Parsippany, Wayne, not Wayne, Parsippany PAL 2 months ago. It's been about 2 months now. I just realized it doesn't have the stickers for the front. I don't give a fuck. It's banging condition. I'm cool with that. And he gave me all this for 200. Now you got these 2, the C-Con. What's his name? Annihilator or some stupid fucking name. Nordilator. The Tiger Stinger. And these 2 son bitches. Now he did have this priced at $1, and he had this one priced at I think 80, 100. So look at that. That's 200 right there. So he basically gave me the 40s for 200. You know what I mean? So I'm cool with that. I hope I need this one, because sometimes these fucking headmasters I get confused. But if I don't, whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't know who he is, but you got. I think this is a Pretender. What's his name? Autobot, whatever. But I know I definitely need this guy. I know I need this, and I'm hoping I need this. If I don't, at least the head, because the Pretender head. I mean, on the Headmaster guys, the heads are worth money. This might not even be a Headmaster. But he have them marked both at 100. So this is just shit I'll take downstairs once I figure out where the hell I put that bag in. So I'm hoping I need these. Well, I know I need this one. This is a given. I know I need him because I don't have that Tiger and I don't have that figure period. So now I have that complete. Let me open this one up and see. Yeah, 1 hour and 13 minutes. It's actually going a lot quicker than I thought, because I think this is it. Yeah, this is actually it. Autobot Quick Switch. I don't know, I might have this one. I might actually have him. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Probably could have left him behind and got somebody else, but... Oh yeah, no, that's not it. I forgot this bag. So this I got from this dude named Brian, his friend. I keep forgetting his friend's name. And this is a TIE Fighter. I need it for a while. And this is what happens when you take your time. He gave me a good price on these. He gave me this. He had it marked at, I think, 80 or 85 or something. And he wound up giving it to me for 50. I paid $50 for this. This Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. I think this is from Return of the Jedi. I think there's another 1 or 2 versions of him. So, got him, you know. So it's pretty dope.
That's okay. So, join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son. And this bad boy, he gave it to me for a good deal. He has it marked at 50, and he gave it to me for 25. And he has the balls for it, and this is like the glider. This is the glider for. Actually, it's the other way. There it is. So this is the Ewok glider. I don't really know what they go for, but I know I wanted it. I know I needed it, and I had no problem. I have no problem paying. Take the price off of it. And yeah, so I definitely have no problem paying $25 or even $30 for this. I don't really know what they go for, but I need it. Wanted it, needed it, got it. Bam. And one thing about me is when I want something, you know, I will try to get a deal, you know, of course, but I don't rip people off and try to hit people in the head. That is one thing I do not do. You know, of course, everybody wants a deal. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm like, well, hey, what do you want for this? And you tell me, hey, I only want so-and-so for it. I am not going to put a gun in your head and say, hey, listen, this is worth that. If you know what I mean? But if I know something is a little high, but I really want it, I will try to work a deal out with you, but I'm not gonna rob you and hit you in your fucking head. That is not how I do business. A lot of people do. I don't. I take that shit to heart. And yeah. So anyway, let's move on to these file cards. Maybe I can get a little bit more personal than I could yesterday. I mean, this video is long already, so let's see. I'm gonna take all these file cards I'm keeping, unless I already have the file cards for the figures. So I gotta go in my chest and look and see which ones I have that are complete, so I can put the file cards with them, and then etc. etc. So we have the Joe Colton figure. We got at least all 4 of the file cards for all 4 of the figs. So I will individually put those in what's it called? There's 4 here. So we have Wind Chill. I know I need that one. But it doesn't matter. Like anyway, Gung Ho, green shirt, definitely. Major Blood. We got Shipwreck. Jean-Claude Van Damme, the Air Assault Trooper. Beachhead. Metalhead. I'm about to say Metal Gear. Shockwave. Muskrat. Ozone. Firefly, 93 or 92 version of him. Astro Viper. He wasn't in there. I think that's one of the ones I need. Rock Trooper Guile. Mountain Assault Specialist. Colonel Guile. Cobra Eels. Mutton Junkyard. Countdown. Law. Roadblock. Wetsuit. Wild Bill. Daltone. Flint. Duke. I think that's Star Brigade Duke. Banzai. Frostbite. Heat Viper. Unfortunately, he was. Wait, what's that? Wait, that was Heat Viper, right? Yeah, that was Heat Viper. The green guy that I said I already forgot his name. Barricade. Crimson Guard Commander. Too bad he was. That'd have been badass if he's in there, because this fucking figure is expensive. And then we have top part of Muskrat, which I'll just put in my regular G.I. Joe thing, because it is to Muskrat. But actually, if I find him here, I'll just put it in there, whatever. And then we got Back Blast. So, yep. That was my weekend, man. That's my weekend. It was a great weekend, even though I didn't go to Columbus. I probably missed out on some good shit in Columbus, y'all, to be honest. Actually, I should call Matt and ask him how was it. Maybe he'll pick up. Let's see. If I can call Jerry Matt and see. I did try to call him this morning, but he didn't pick up. So that means he was walking around. I think we're gonna end the video, because I'm always intrigued to find out what stuff, like what I missed and what came out, because that kind of gives me the idea of maybe going Thursday.
because there was a lot of units that were down in South and Central Jersey. He's not picking up, so he's probably busy. Yeah. All right, doesn't matter. He'll probably actually, as soon as I hang out, he'll probably text me, tell me, hey, what do you need, or what's going on, or I'll call you back. I'm eating, or some shit. All these stupid emails. All right, so yeah, y'all, that's it. So let me get to it. Let me get to it with these things, because I don't know when or what time Eric's going to be here, and I'm going to have all this stuff ready for him. Yep, see that? He just texted me. What did I tell you? Packing up from... Oh, he went to the toy show. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I just texted him, oh, you went to the toy show today, not the market. I didn't even know there was a toy show. I don't even go to the one I was at. All right, so yeah, that's everything. So let me start getting this shit together. Oh, all right, so let me take this out, and because I want to move all this stuff to the side. And oh, went to both. Left the market at 7:15. Sold at the small show. Okay. Whatever. And he did have this the other week. I mean last month. Not too much, good few things. So yeah, it means he found some decent shit. He was only there until 7:15, so that means whatever he found was good. Whenever he says that, oh, well, you know, a few good things or a few decent things, that means there was some good shit there. Well, probably not really, but, you know, whatever. Okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Am I? Who gives a shit? Lock this in. And this is why I love I love the Jersey toy shows and the market, because I have a good rapport with a lot of people, and it's always good to have a really good rapport with people, because when you have a real good rapport with people, not only they give you deals, but they know 9 out of 10 if they give you a deal, you're gonna bite. And there you have it. So all I basically need is the steering wheel. Oh, sticker's coming off. There ain't nothing some crazy glue wouldn't help. Other than that, he's in great condition, other than the sticker popping up, or it stayed down now. It'd been funny too. I said that it popped right back up, and it does have the doors and everything. And I was looking at a lot of these online. Everybody wanted over $75 to $100 just for this, and one guy wanted $115 for it, free shipping, without the side doors, and then another guy wanted $125 for with the side doors but not the top. Then the guy that had everything, he wanted $150. For some reason, you know, this thing was like a buck and over. And then the other guy wanted like $180 with the steering wheel. I mean, I don't know if it uses the regular steering wheel as the regular one. I don't know if it's matte black or like a whatever, but still a figure that I mean, still a vehicle that I needed. And I got, and I'm happy with that. So now I believe I'm missing one. Let's see before I end this video. Let's see exactly how many Tiger Force things I'm missing. Let's go to the G.I. Joe. Yo, Joe. Let's go to home. Now it's acting slow. Why are you acting all slow? Vehicles. That should be what, 88, right? Tiger Force should be 88. Man, this site is slow. Alright, so that one must be 89. Because it's not here. So, yep, it's got to be 89 then. 89. They did Tiger Force 88 and 89, I believe. 2 years. Yep. Tiger Sting. What was I looking for again? See what I'm saying? I don't even remember what the fuck, why I was looking it up. Well, this one, the hubcaps are red instead of orange, so maybe there's an alternate one. Yep. So this one, the wheels are orange or yellow instead of red. That could be a marking thing, who knows? But yeah, I don't even remember why I even decided to go into this. But it's very slow. So yep, it has everything. Yeah, he's right. Everything. Only thing missing is a steering wheel. So I actually forgot why I decided to go into this, to be honest with y'all. My bad. But whatever. Whatever. I don't keep nobody's plastic bags. I throw everybody's away. Even when I'm reselling, I don't know why. It's just a habit. So yeah, that's everything, y'all. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoy this fucking long ass movie. Thanks for watching. Peace.